Hello, everyone. I know this thing is acting a little funny here. So hopefully you guys can see me and you guys can hear me. I'm coming at you, okay, with today's events. Friday, okay, October 3rd. Woo. And, oh, what happened to the, oh, here it is, right in front of my face. Okay, so we got the verdict, okay, and, D got 4 years, 2 months. Okay. And he's going to be dealing with 5 years parole after that. Okay. So basically, he's got 9 years. Okay. He's basically got 9 years. Okay. So here is what I got. Okay. From Tisa Tales. And then I watched Morali. Okay. And they were talking because I haven't really read anything on it. I'll have to do my research. But word on the curb is he's got the 4 years. So what he's going to have to do that in the feds. So he's going to have to pretty much do most of that. Okay. What he's got about a year off for time served. So he's got 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to have to do most of that. So like I said, and from his point of view, okay, that's a long time, okay, ahead. You know what I'm saying? Not a long, long time, okay. But especially for someone who's never been to prison, okay, that's a long time. So anyway, not to mention that the 5 years of parole, okay, you might slip up and mix it with probation. But the thing about that is, okay, it used to be 3 years, but I guess now they upped it to 5 years. That's a lot of time to be on supervision, okay? Because in those 5 years, you can't have any violations, okay? Because you're going back to prison, not to jail. Okay, they're going to have you in the holding tank. Okay, you got a violation, and your parole officer will give you whatever they feel is fit, okay, and haul you off to prison to do your time. That's how this works, okay? So when he gets out, he still can't commit any crimes, okay? You see what I'm saying? So we're going to see how this goes. Oh, and then I heard that there go my shoe going off again. Okay, I heard that they said that the judge mentioned that the property that was used to commit these crimes will be confiscated. Okay, he will have to forfeit those. Cough it up, buddy. Okay, so if that's at that house, that plane, them cars, and whatever else you use, okay, they're gonna confiscate that. I don't know how true it is, but we have yet to see. So let's see how. And then he had, wait a minute, not that only that, Diddy had scheduled a speaking engagement. So he thought he was going home. The nerve, okay. Now, I probably agree with the majority of people that he should have gotten more time. Yes, he should have, okay. But basically, I'll tell you right here, is basically he got time for pimping and pandering. That's basically what the time he got, okay? Because they don't play with that pimping and pandering. Okay, they'll send you to you'll go into prison. So he basically got that. Okay. So how's Diddy feeling now? Okay. Because I want to see, let's check on his energy. And the reason why is because he booked a speaking engagement like he was getting out. Did he really think he was getting out? And if he did, well, how does he feel now? Okay. So we're going to use, I guess, the light seers. Okay. And we want to know what's the energy on Sean Diddy Combs, okay? What's Diddy Combs energy? What do you want us to know? Today he was sentenced to 50 months, okay? So there's 12 months in a year, okay? Divide that, that's going to be 48. Subtract 48 from the 50, and that leaves you with 2. So 4 years and 2 months. 4 years, 2 months. He has been sentenced, and he's also required to do the 5 years parole. Okay, I don't know how that works out. He's going to the feds, right? See, the feds and the state are not the same thing. Okay. He'll be all right. Okay, believe you me. He's going to see a lot of his homies up there, so to speak. Okay, and just think. Some of those people that he took advantage of, he ripped off, whatever, they gonna be up there too. Yeah, they in the feds. Okay, they done got caught trafficking guns and all that kind of stuff, whatever they got caught doing, but they got caught doing. Now, from my understanding, the federal penitentiary is not as violent as the state penitentiary, okay, that houses a lot more people. So what do you want us to know about Diddy's energy, okay, regarding his sentencing? And thank you for your answers. What do you want us to know? Okay, what do you want us to know? At the bottom of this reading, the King of Cups. He's pissed. He's pissed. He's pissed. Oh, well. Okay. We got the Hermit. Okay. Taking some time alone to reflect and think, because he's got, I don't know how much time he's got left. Okay. But we'll say 3 years. Okay. To reflect on this. Okay. There's the Emperor. There's Diddy. Okay. There's Diddy. Right next to the Hermit. Sitting in the chair, reflecting. Well, I'll be damned. We got the Two of Cups on the other side of Diddy. Okay. So we have some agreements, some commitments. Okay. He is committed to 3 years. We have the Two of Swords. Stuck. Don't know which way to go because he's got the blindfold on. He's stuck. He ain't going nowhere. He's going to prison, but that's it. We got the Queen of Swords. Okay. That might be Cassie. Mm-hmm. Queen of Swords. Mm-hmm. She's thinking too. Okay. She's thinking, looking out, pondering. Okay. And then we have death. Okay. Now, we have the end of this scenario with the sentencing, okay? We are going to have a rebirth, okay? Or he is. Diddy's going to have a rebirth, okay? This is over with. This is over with, okay? We have the Two of Pentacles. He's going to have to get in balance, okay? Yep. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So this represents wishes fulfilled, okay? Getting your wish, okay? But it's upside down, so he doesn't get his wish, okay? But he was keeping hope alive. You got to give him that, okay? We have the Knight of Wands. We got some action going. The Knight of Wands. Interesting. I wonder who that represents. Because they look like they ready to party. Action. Okay. Woohoo! For the next 3 years. Okay. We ain't got to be spit on and kicked around. Four of Swords. Okay. Now, the Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords, okay, can get some rest. Now she can get some rest. So that just might be Cassie, okay. Now she can rest. It's all over with. We have the King of Swords in reverse. Uh-oh. Somebody, we got some corruption coming in, you guys. And it's on the devil. And we have a Three of Wands in reverse. And this is going right down the road on Diddy. Okay. Three of Wands. Okay. He was looking to go elsewhere. He was looking to run. He's gonna take off. Okay. But it's upside down. He's not going anywhere. Okay. It's upside down. Okay. And it's right next to the King of Swords. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Okay. Ten of Cups. Okay. The people are celebrating. Yep. The people are celebrating. There's some happy families. Okay. And then we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So I'm going to put this along the lines of Cassie, okay? She's not happy with the verdict, okay? She gets to rest, but she's not happy with the verdict, okay? We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. And that's going on the King of Swords, okay? Battle weary, stubborn, okay? We have the Strength card in reverse. That's going along with Diddy. Oh, wow. weakness. We have the Six of Pentacles. So this is a give and take thing here. Generosity. We have the King of Cups. And that's going on top of the Ten of Cups. Okay. Now, I don't know who this king is. Okay. But I am getting the feeling it's one of his sons. I'm not going to lie. Okay. I think what I'm looking at here is Cassie can relax. Okay. The waiting, the mystery, okay, is over. It's been revealed. He's got the 50 months, okay? She's not happy with the verdict, but she gets to rest, okay? She might be thinking about her next move, okay? I have here, okay, along this line is like being stuck or, okay, indecisive. Choosing between the two, okay? But now I'm getting celebration with the Knight of Cups. Over the Knight of Cups. Okay. Now, I did say in the reading before that I had got the intuition that maybe one child or two child may be happy. Okay. And then we got another child that's pissed. Okay, because we have like what, 4 children in this, 4 or 5 children, okay, in this scenario. And yeah, we have the Page of Wands in reverse, and this is going along Cassie's. Okay, this is going along Cassie's vibe. Okay, so yeah, we definitely have mixed feelings in here. Okay, mixed. And what I'm looking at is it's interesting how I'm seeing the boys, some of the boys. Okay, so somebody's up to no good. Somebody's up to no good. One of the boys is actually happy. Okay. hmm Let's get a vibe. Ooh, the vibe. Okay. Can you clarify this reading on Diddy and the vibrations of the energy that's coming off of Diddy after he has been sentenced to 50 months and 5 years probation, supervision? Okay. What is the energy with Diddy and family, I guess, okay, his circle, his inner circle, on the verdict that was handed down today in New York? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. What is Diddy's vibrations? What's the vibe? Move on. Nothing to say. Blocked. Nothing to see here. Okay, move on. Nothing to say. Mm-hmm. Okay. You don't want to talk. Distance. Okay. Distance. Okay. Yeah, I bet he is. He in La La Land after that, honey. He trying to figure out what happened. Okay. Trapped. He's feeling trapped now. Stuck. He has no options. This is his vibe. Okay. So we do have established, wealthy, secure. Okay. So he's got some money. Okay. He's got some money somewhere. Okay. We also had wishful thinking. Okay. He was hoping that he got that second chance. But he sipping. Okay. There's been rumors, there's been gossip. Okay. And he's going to be listening out for this. Okay. What people are going to be saying about his verdicts. Okay. What's the word on the curve? Okay. We got feminine energy coming in. That's probably his mom. Okay. Somebody's gentleness, nurturing, mothering. We have tension. Stressed out. Yep, with that masculine energy. Yeah, he's worried about it because now he's going to the pen. Okay, that little bebop bubblegum stuff that he was doing, okay, and hollering in there, okay, he can't be doing all that when he get to the penitentiary. See, because he can't be keeping up all that noise. People are trying to sleep. There's a love affair. There's a dirty little secret, okay? I think that Diddy has hooked up with someone in that jail, allegedly. This is all alleged for entertainment purposes only, okay? Do your own research. Logging, missing, okay? Let's talk. So, this could be somebody on the outside, but I wouldn't be surprised if he had a little affair on the inside with whomever, okay? But now he's going to be shipped off, okay? He's going to be shipped off. So right now, today, okay, good vibes in the moment, okay? There's going to be some healing. Or if there needs to be healing, there needs to be some introspection, some meditation. He needs to take care of himself. Okay, that's the only way he's going to get harmony. That's the only way he's going to get balance. Okay. He may be suffering in silence, unspoken desires. Okay. Because, of course, he's a narcissist. Okay. He's a narcissist. There's some intimacy. I don't know who that could be to. But there's a long line. Okay. Yeah. Somebody's going to be clingy. Somebody's clingy. Okay. Now, there are definitely burned bridges. There's going to be a lack of trust, disloyal, okay, and they're going to turn their back. because nobody wants to be associated with Diddy, okay? And the thing about it is, it's not the conviction, it's why. Why was he convicted? What was he convicted of? Nobody wants to be around somebody like that. Okay. Yeah, chaos, upheaval, and he's an abusive psychopath. Okay. And I don't disagree. I don't disagree. Okay. I don't feel sorry for him. I don't hate him. I wish he would have got more time, but okay, it is what it is. Okay. I'm just glad he didn't walk out that courtroom today. Okay. Glad he didn't walk out the courtroom. And I want him to feel every bit of that 4 years that he gets. Okay. So, where's Donald Trump been? Ever since, it seems like he got ghost ever since the government shut down. And he's barking orders, I don't know, from the bed. Okay. And my mom, I got to look at him because my mom was telling me that she was watching him. Okay. And she noticed that, she said his face was twisted. Okay. She said, why was his face twisted? I didn't see. I don't know what she's talking about. So I have to look out for that because I'm thinking, well, maybe he had one of those mini strokes. Okay. So, let's get the Kipper on Donald. Yeah, let's get the Kipper. Okay. And we're just going to do a general table, a general spread here. Okay. We're not even going to look at his obstacles. Okay. Because his obstacle is himself. His outcome is himself. Okay. So there it is there. We all know that. That's not rocket science. Okay. So we want to see what the Kipper has to say on Donald, okay, about what's the energy surrounding Donald Trump. What do you want us to know? Okay. Let's see, his health, his business, his mood. What is going on with Donald Trump? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Okay. We have marriage. Okay. So maybe there's something going on with his marriage, or maybe it's just a representation of some type of partnership or commitment. Okay. We have adjudication. Okay. So we have the courts here. We have a courtship. Okay. So that can also represent an agreement, okay, or I would say making plans. Okay. He's making plans. What kind of plans? Money. Money. And then we have a main male. Now, I wonder, is this some type of agreement, okay, with the courts or the judicial system, okay, and that they're making plans. Of course, there's money involved, okay, and there's a main man involved, an official person, sudden wealth, expectations, distant horizons, and the house, okay. So I'm wondering, is there some official person, okay, who's wealthy and has some expectations, okay? Maybe he's a little bit delusional, okay, about these expectations in regards to the White House, courthouse, poverty. There's a message of concern. Ooh, somebody's got thoughts. And we have the message, okay? We have the message. And right away, okay, I'm wondering, is there something going on, okay, about the presidency, okay? Um, I don't even see Donald Trump in here, really, okay? What I see is this main male, this first official person, okay? And in the middle of all this is the expectation cards. Something is expected. Something is expected. And underneath it is a message of concern, which to me is, I usually read this card as bad news, okay? Or it could be important news, something that's pertinent, okay? There's a plan, okay, that is they expecting, okay, um, to put out a message, a concerning message going here, okay? If we want to go, I'm going down. I was going across, going down, pretty much going all over, okay? This right here is great fortune, okay? And we have distant horizons, which is delusion, and we have thoughts. So somebody is being delusional, okay? Somebody's thinking about money, okay, and maybe making some wishful thinking here. We have the main male, okay, and we have the White House and a message. So I'm thinking that this main male may be like a JD Vance, okay, allegedly, okay, with concerns about the White House, okay, he's going to get a message concerning his role in the White House. Okay, we have a court system over here. We have Sutton Well. Okay, and then now we're down to poverty. So they say rags from riches, but this looks like riches to rags. Okay. And uh, it's a court ruling. Somebody's finna lose in court. And it's gonna be and they're gonna have to pay. We have marriage, so we have some type of agreement, okay, with an official person that that's working in the White House. I mean in the courthouse, in the court. Okay? And that court, okay, who has to deal with the poverty now, okay, with the message of concern, which is probably the verdict, okay, and the thoughts and the message. Oh, so somebody he's thinking about. So then, okay, oh yeah, okay. I'm wondering, okay, this situation with Donald Trump and his incompetency, maybe, okay, allegedly, they're thinking, they're thinking about replacing him with the thoughts, the message, and the message of concern. Now, this poverty can represent health too, poor health. Okay. Wealth, sudden wealth, okay, could represent good health. Okay. So somebody that was in good health, okay, has is no longer in good health. And that could be the reason why we have this message of concern regarding the White House, okay, about this main male. This is not Donald Trump. This is not Donald Trump. This is a main male. Now, I said it could be J.D. Vance, but maybe they don't want J.D. Vance in there. Maybe they got somebody else in mind and they're not telling us. Okay. I don't know. But this is what the Kipper is saying. It's what the Kipper is saying. So, what I want to do, I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. We're going to go with this. We're just going to do a reading on Donald Trump. A simple reading on his energy because we try to get the energy out of the Kipper, okay? And what the Kipper is telling me is that is the energy. So we're going to go in with this original tarot deck. Original tarot, yeah. That's what it says. That's the Temperance card. Okay, that's a major arcana. Okay, so let's go in with this. And what do you want us to know in the current energy of Donald Trump? What's going on with him? Is he healthy? Is he unhealthy? Okay. Did he have surgery? Is his heart acting up again? What is going on with the Trumpster? Okay. What do you want us to know with Donald Trump? His energy, current energy, okay, that's going on with Donald Trump. What's his surroundings like? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. What do you want us to know? Donald Trump. At the bottom of this reading is the Two of Wands. Okay. This is talking about planning, uh, looking elsewhere, action. Okay. I believe this is wanting to or planning to travel. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So I take it that the people are talking, okay, and they're not talking good. I have to come back to that card. Let me keep going. We have the Empress. And we have the Three of Wands in reverse. There's some more action, okay, but it's in reverse. Ooh. Ooh. I wonder is this Melania? I usually have Melania as King Money. Queen Money, excuse me, Queen Money. Let's see. Oh, there we go. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so procrastination and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's not looking good. Bad luck. Okay, so what do we keep going? Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Ooh. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That's Queen Money. We have the Knight of Wands. And he's facing the Queen of Pentacles. We have Justice in reverse. Four of Swords. Four of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Wands in reverse. Five of Pentacles. Death. Page of Pentacles in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. Ooh, child. I don't see Donald Trump at all. Okay, I don't see Donald Trump. I see the Queen, the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands. Okay, the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And this right here is kind of telling me this first row is like there's gossip going. Okay, it's in reverse. So there's bad rumors. Okay, surrounding Melania. She wants to move on, but she can't. Okay, and she's been procrastinating. Okay, she's been procrastinating. She's not having any luck with the Wheel of Fortune. Then we have emotions right here. Okay, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, meaning that there was an offer. Okay. Hmm. I'll tell you. Where's Donnie? I don't see Donnie. Okay, because what I really want to say, allegedly, is it look like I wonder is Melania gonna cluck him in the head, okay, with her wine, and do Mr. Donnie an injustice because she's tired of waiting on his butt tired of waiting. And she gonna be left out in the cold. But I'm seeing the women. I am not, and we know Donnie ain't no Page. Okay. See the little young boy here? That is not no Donnie. Okay. Wow. And woo, we got the mini death card and the death card. Um, Something is going on. Let's get a clarifier. Something fishy is going on, and it seems like okay, it's gonna be through an injustice. Okay, through an injustice. I don't know. The high priestess, the queen of pentacles, and the empress may be getting together, okay, and gonna take Donnie out of here. I know it sounds funny, but we got to get to the truth. Okay, we got some explaining to do. What can you tell us about this spread here? I don't know what to say. It's supposed to be on Donald Trump, okay, and how he's feeling in the current energy. But oh, we're going to have to do another spread, y'all. What can you tell us? Okay, what do you want us to know? Can you clarify this spread here? Because there's a lot going on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. What do you want us to know about the energy surrounding Donald Trump? Okay, are they plotting on Donald Trump? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Can you please clarify this read here? Let me get y'all down. And what was at the bottom of the deck? Okay, wanting to move on. We got that empty room. It's like the sick room. That's what it reminds me of. No people, the end. Home. There's going to be a chance encounter, a commitment, an oath, an agreement. See, and that goes along with is it this spread or was it the other spread? And I said, okay, they planning. Finances. Okay. So there's money problems. Divine intervention, karma. There's going to be a cool down, a pause. And then there's going to be a reconciliation or a repair. People are giving it deep thought, okay? Okay, so we got affairs going on here. So this is what this is about, affairs. Mistress, third party. Divine timing. There's a pet, okay? Now I see they got pets, and these people got pets. But okay, I'm wondering because this been coming up a lot in the readings. Okay, so I get this pet, dog, cat, animal friend. Okay, can also represent a friend. I don't have a friend card, but we can let that be that a friend, a forgotten person. Oh, something about an old friend from the past. Okay, there's key people. in this situation here. And they're women. Born with talent, features, personality. But then there comes an uninvited guest. There we go. Okay. It's going to be a surprise, an accident. It's a big change. It's a hidden truth. A hidden truth. There we go with that. Somebody's going to take a bite out the apple. Death. I can't go with wisdom. So don't go give me with wisdom. Okay. Because ain't none of these people in this administration is what I would consider wise. So we going with death. It's a miracle. Dreams do come true. There's torment, anxiety, okay? Somebody feeling in bondage, okay? Somebody's been investigating this. So we got somebody snooping around. Somebody's snooping around, okay? Looking through the messages, the communication, the call records, okay? Taboo. Okay, now look at this now. Crime. Forbidden love. Now, I know she ain't finna knock Donnie in the head, okay, giving us For My Man situation here. Okay. For my man, honey, okay. You never know. People is crazy. Okay, so we're gonna do another spread. Okay. Now the last spread, like I said, I didn't see Donald. Okay. This spread, I don't see Donald. Where's Donnie? Okay. I don't see him. Okay. Let's see. Well, we just gonna have to wake it up. We're gonna have to wake it up. Can you tell us the energy around Donald Trump? Okay. He's been hiding behind the scenes lately, okay? What is going on with Donald Trump? What do you want us to know? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. What is going on with Donald Trump? What's the energy like? Okay? What is his energy? I'm telling you, y'all. What do you want us to know on the energy around Donald Trump? Thank you for your answers. They are greatly appreciated. Underneath this reading, the sun is going down. Okay. 8 of Cups. Moving on from what no longer serves you. Eight of Cups. Six of Swords, okay? Wanting to move on, okay, but can't. Now, this card right here is moving on emotionally because we have the cups. But right here we have the swords, okay, and we have it in reverse. So if you want to move on physically and cannot, we have the Eight of Pentacles, okay? Somebody's busy, busy. The Knight of Wands, and he's facing the Eight of Pentacles. We got some action here. We have more action with the Nine of Wands, okay? But this right here is somebody who's battle weary, okay? It's also picking your battles wisely, okay? So just like this, you know, he's got the bandage on his head. He's been wounded in battle, okay? But he also looks like he's standing there, okay, wondering if he should move, go on or, you know, or not. Now there's Donnie, the Emperor. There is Donnie. Finally pops up. And he is on the Eight of Cups. He's feeling emotional. We have the Chariot in reverse. It's being stopped right in his tracks. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Now this is my Melania card, Queen Money. Okay. She busy over this Eight of Pentacles. Trump, he's emotional and physically stuck, not moving, can't move, won't move. The King of Swords in reverse. There we go with some more corruption. Here's the Four of Swords. Okay. Doesn't look like Mr. Trump is feeling too good. I wonder, did he have some kind of surgery with these swords in reverse? We have, there we go, Seven of Cups, okay? Okay, there we go. He's got the Eight of Cups over him, and he's got the Seven of Cups below him. So he's under the influence of something. Okay. We have the Five of Pentacles. So there's some kind of loss here. We have the Three of Wands. Now this is going on the Queen Money, Melania. She wants to take her money that she feels she worked hard for, and move on and move the F on. Okay? So Donnie can't move physically, but she can. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So dreams are not dreams coming true. No, not in reverse. Okay, dreams are not coming through. True, excuse me. Okay, with this corruption and whatnot's going on, and Donnie laid up because that's what it looks like. We got the Hermit in reverse. Okay, yeah, this is what it's looking like. He's laid up, and he don't want to be bothered. Okay. This ain't no reflection, self-reflection, and looking at oneself. No, this is I don't want to be bothered. Okay? We have the Seven of Wands. Okay. So this right here is standing up for what you believe in. Okay. And this is along the lines of Donnie. And he's emotional, delusional, and whatever else under the influence about it. Okay. We have the King of Pentacles. We got King Money here. Okay. Okay, we got abundance. Look at all that. Nice flowers. Got his little animals there. Okay. Looking like he's pretty living pretty good. Okay. After being left out in the cold, we have the Empress. There we go with these women. Either one of these could be Melania. Queen Money or the Empress could be Melania. Okay. Like I said, she feels she worked hard, okay, for her money, and she's ready to move on. She's got a bunch of ideas, okay, that she wants to do, and she's ready. We have conflict with the Five of Wands. Okay. So there's some unhappiness in this whole row right here. There's some news coming in. Corruption, unhappiness, and there's going to be some arguing, fighting, whatever you want to call it. We have the Ace of Cups. It's emotional. Seven of Swords. Okay. Somebody trying to do something slick. This right here, I'll tell you right now, is the sly, the slick, and the wicked. With the Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords. Yeah. Somebody's feeling stuck. We have the Star card. Oh, she needs some clothes too. We got the Star card. Put some clothes on her. So Melania's role, she's got we got the Empress, we got Queen Money, we got the Star card. It's all looking good on her for her. Donnie's role, it's not looking too good. Okay, for him, we have the Six of Wands. Okay, and this is right underneath the conflict. Okay, so there's going to be some conflict. Okay, and I think it may have to do with it may have to do with somebody around somebody feeling like better than or entitled. There's corruption. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. So so it looks like Donnie may be having some surgery, some kind of surgery. Okay. Um, I'm wondering if he did have a stroke. And this man right here, the Six of Wands, it looks like it's giving me that it's somebody coming to bring the official news. Okay, this card is facing the Ten of Swords. It's coming to bring the official news. Okay, whatever the official news may be, but that's crazy. What do you think? What do you think? Let's look at the light seers. Okay. Oh, or you know what? I'll tell you what I go in with. Okay, we put this up. I'm gonna tell you what I go in with when it comes to Donnie. Okay. He gets the gold cards. Yep. He gets the gold card. He's special. Mm-hmm. Let's bring out the gold card on Donnie. Right here. Here we go. Oh, yeah. We got the gold deck, folks. Okay. What can you tell us about the energy surrounding Donald Trump? What's his energy like? Okay. We have the government in a shutdown. Okay. And we haven't heard too much from Donald Trump. And we just been wondering, is he healthy? Okay. Is he on rest? Has he had some surgery? Okay. Possibly a stroke. What do you want us to know? about the Donald? What's his current energy like? And thank you for your answers. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. Okay? Maybe he's off doing some reflection. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So he's got karma coming. There's some karma, some changes coming. Okay? We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And this right here is letting go of the old. Okay? Letting go of people, letting go of possessions. He's letting go. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This right here talks about the lack of money, the poor financial control, and the lack of opportunities. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. Ooh. Okay. So this is immaturity, bad news. We have the Queen of Pentacles. There we go with Queen Money. Okay. She's a grounded female. Businesswoman, high social status. Yeah, that sounds like Melania. Could be someone else, okay. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay. So there's some type of disharmony. Okay. So there's disharmony in the camp. We have the Hangman in reverse. Ooh. Yes. Somebody is not happy. Here we go with the Ten of Wands. Okay. So somebody is carrying a load. Somebody's carrying a load, whether it's emotional, physical, okay, or that's about it. They're carrying a load, okay. We have King of Pentacles, King Money. That might be Trump, okay. Yeah, I could say that's Trump, the one that's going with the childhood issues, okay. And this right here is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this right here is, yeah, there's going to be some changes. We got changes right here, and we have changes right here, okay? And in the middle, right next to it is King Money. We have the Two of Swords. So we have indecision. We got two people here who are not happy, okay? So they're stuck. They're stuck because of the situation. We got Trump and Melania right here, okay? See what I'm saying? And she looking at her money, she looking at the bag, okay? But there may be some unexpected changes coming with that bag, okay? We have King Money right here, Donald Trump, who's emotionally immature right now, okay? And his finances don't look too good either. Or there's some type of loss. It may not be finances, but there's going to be some type of loss. Right here we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so the wishes are not coming. They're not coming in. Hopes and wishes. Okay. Yeah. We have the Ten of Swords again, but this one is in reverse. Okay. So this right here is escaping the ruin. Okay. Escaping the ruin that this burden is causing. Okay. We have the Seven of Cups, and that goes right over the delusional president, Trump, as usual, immature. Okay. Yeah, he's going down. This is. Usually, okay, I also read this in reverse as surgery. Okay. And the thing about it is, in my mind, the more swords, the more serious, the surgery. The less swords, okay, the less serious. If that makes sense. That's what I'm looking at. He's had surgery and he's all drugged up now. Okay. So that could change these pentacles into pills. The Fool in reverse. So there's a risk being taken here. Okay. There's a risk being taken. The Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. Now these over here is like the people, his cabinet members or other people. Other people. This right here is Melania and Trump right here. Okay. This is like other people. They're spending recklessly. Okay. They are fighting disagreements. Okay. They're being arrogant. Oh, loud. Okay. They acting a fool in the White House while Donnie is sitting up here fighting for his life, so to speak. There we go. With the Eight of Cups. Walking away from what no longer serves you emotionally. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is impatience. Lack of common sense. So it's like they want him to hurry up and get well. They want to rush it. And then we have returning from travel with the Eight of Wands in reverse. So he may be coming out. Okay, because this is returning. Okay, so he may be returning from this medication that they gave him that's got him all delusional. Okay, from the surgery allegedly that he had. Okay, he's coming out of it, folks. Then we have the Magician. Now the Magician is going on top of the Fool in reverse. So he'll be back running his mouth. He'll be back running his mouth. Okay? These folks running up in the White House, okay, spending money and whatever they can get away with, okay. This man is trying to recover from whatever is going on with his health, okay. And when it's all said and done, he'll be back up, okay, like nothing happened, running his mouth as usual. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Allegedly. Hope you enjoyed this reading. If you have any requests or anything, leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, but most of all, stay blessed. Bye.